Hello Taurus, welcome to your April reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. Blessed, beautiful card. Now this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Your Wisdom of the Oracle is Blessed, which is one of my favorite cards from this deck. Alright, let's get you a star code oracle. Strange energy. Progressions. Oops, sorry about that. Journey. Alright, let's get you a moonology and then we will move on to your tarot. We have attend to the details, last quarter moon in Virgo. Nice. All right, Taurus. With the blessed card, this talks about not only, of course, being blessed by a higher power than ourselves, it talks about fate. It talks about something that has been mapped out for you that may have not shown its face just yet. But with a little bit of patience and resilience, I feel like whatever hardships you've been dealing with, you will be rewarded for them. The blessed card can also talk about something coming about for you that you may feel you don't deserve even. It can talk about a surprise from the universe, something beautiful coming your way when you least expect it to. And it also talks about being divinely protected. It is the number 22. So that could be significant for some of you. With progressions, journey, it's a beautiful card. It can talk about complacency to an extent, but in a good way. Progressions talk about the pattern that the astral bodies and planets follow in the sky. Something that has been almost mathematically charted if you think about it from a human point of view. If you think about it from a universal point of view, it can almost be karmic. It can be something that comes about because it's meant to. You know, it's something that happens because it's a journey that has to be undertaken by those planets, and as a result, it's a journey that you have to take energetically with them. So I feel like right now you could feel like you're climbing a ladder, whether this is a ladder to success in your career or it could be a ladder to success on the relationship, emotional front. But I wouldn't dismiss that card. I would welcome it. I would embrace that journey and realize that sometimes the journey teaches us more than when we actually reach that destination that we're striving to get to. And attend to the details, last quarter moon in Virgo. You may have Virgo heavily in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you, but I feel like attending to the details will be important for a few of you, especially because we have just gotten out of Pisces season, and whenever a new astrological year begins, it's almost like that journey for you is beginning afresh. You know what I mean? January for me as a reader and part astrologer is not the new year. It is now. It is when the spring or the vernal equinox begins. And that is when you need to chart out that journey, map it out. Whether you guys are interested in astrology, maybe look at the transits that could be following up for you in the next few months or even the whole year. But make sure you are looking at the details of, let's say, your work, your career path. Make sure you're not ignoring any intricacies. You know, it's very easy to put an umbrella over our lives and just, you know, say ke sara sara. While that is a good strategy sometimes when it's difficult to make decisions, but we do create our own reality to a very large extent. So putting your energy into the details and working on that, I feel like will be beneficial for you. Now I'm using the Ostara Tarot for obvious reasons, because Ostara is what we call the vernal or the spring equinox, which begins the new year, like I've been harping about. So let's get a few cards. I am not focusing on love or career in particular. We will just see what pops up. We have Strength, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. With the Strength card, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have it heavily in your chart. And with the Ten of Cups, there is a lot of water here. All right, let's get a few more. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is this reading already? Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Two fours right here. Interesting. All right, I'm going to skim over this real quick. Let me grab a sip of coffee first. Sorry. It's quite early in the day for me. All right, so now with the Strength card, this could talk about a couple of things. It could talk about reflection, inner reflection. And why I say that is because the Strength card is ruled by Leo, which rules the 5th house, which is the house of self. It talks about going deep within and nourishing parts of yourself that you expect others to nourish for you. The Strength card can also, to an extent, talk about fear. And I'm getting that very strongly here because we have the Four of Pentacles right under it. The Four of Pentacles is that energy of holding back, of almost keeping yourself very guarded. Some of you may be feeling like your energy has been dispelled, and it may have been dispelled in the wrong places, towards the wrong people, towards maybe the wrong projects, and it's almost like you are spent. Energetically, you are spent, and during this journey that you've been taking, it's like you're taking a step back and just pouring all that love and comfort inwards. And I like that because we do have the Nine of Pentacles. I will get to it. With the Knight of Swords, there is a conversation coming about, is what I'm feeling. Knights can represent different things in a spread. But why I am thinking about this as a conversation is because we have the Four of Cups right here under it. The Knight of Swords is somebody who is very logical, very wise, but it can also be somebody who is not very tactful. So I feel like you could be conversing with an individual here whose words could be sharper than you'd like. And it's almost like, it's quite beautiful because it's like that conversation is coming about and you're just like, meh, I don't want to listen to it, you know. So we'll see once we clarify, but it's almost like you're protecting your peace, you're protecting your space, and you're protecting your energy right now. With the Ten of Cups right here, this is a beautiful card of intermingling your energy with another to create harmony, to create that beautiful, emotionally fulfilled life, full of love. Again, I will need to clarify, but I think that is stemming from this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, again, is that energy of resting. My dogs are barking. I don't know why. Anyway, the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of resting. The Mountain Lion here does represent hardship that you may have experienced in the past, and this card is literally now giving you permission to kick up your heels and relax because you've reached that state of independence, emotionally or financially, and you deserve that break. And I always say this in my readings, whenever we get nines, whether it's the Nine of Pentacles or the Nine of Cups, I feel like that for us should be the goal, to reach that state of independence. And that is when the 10th cup or the 10th pentacle is offered to us by the universe, almost as a blessing, because we deserve it, not because we're chasing after it, but because it's a bonus that we deserve. So for some of you, this could also relate to career, that maybe you've worked hard enough and there's a raise that could be coming in for you that will give you that emotional contentment. So there is a progression. I literally did not see that card before I said that word. So yeah, there is a sense of leveling up, but I feel like a lot of that has to do with you holding back, and sometimes that can be a good thing. Let's see. Let's get a few bridging cards. No, that didn't want to flip all the way, so I will not take it. We have the Page of Cups. I see. The Two of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we have Judgment as well. I will take it. With the Page of Cups right here, it's an energy of creating your own reality to an extent, because you see how he's creating a shadow with his hands to please an audience of foxes, right? So it's almost like you know what you want. It's almost like imagining something is right there in front of you and manifesting it into existence. The Page of Cups can also be a card of an apology coming in. So I don't know how this is going to resonate for you, but I feel like if somebody, I'm getting something very specific here. Let me explain this card real quick, okay? Sorry, I'm jumping around so much. The Four of Pentacles, like I told you, can be a card of holding back. It can be a card of fear. But in this particular deck, it is also a card of running away. Now, this rabbit has almost stolen money and pentacles and everything from the people he loves, from his village, from his community, and he is escaping, claiming them to be his own and escaping with them. So it is possible that some of you, when it comes to the workplace, somebody may have taken credit when it was due to be given to you. Somebody may have maybe falsely taken away a raise or a bonus that was meant for you. Could even be a promotion that was taken away from you. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like you are standing in your authentic truth. You're standing in your power with the Strength card. And I feel like the scales will be balanced eventually, because the Page of Cups can bring about that shift. It can start off small, but it could start off with an apology. It could start off with, someone just coming in to clear the air. When it comes to love, again, same thing. I feel like I told you earlier that you've been dispelling your energy and I feel like you're tired. Whoever this person is that you could be dealing with, it's almost like they are coming to terms with the fact that the illusions that they kind of projected towards you, you deserve an apology for it. And if they had taken away that energy, that energy that you've dispelled, if you feel like it was wasted on them, I think they realize that. I think they realize you're too powerful to indulge them anymore. We will get bridging energies and we will see. Now, with the Two of Wands, for some of you, I am getting that you could be leaving behind a very intellectually challenging job. Okay, hear me out. This could be something that you're expected to use your cerebral power in order to make decisions and to make that work happen for you. And it's almost like you are going towards something that will fulfill you emotionally, something that caters more to your heart than your head, if you're here for work. For the others, again, I'm getting that in the matters of the heart, the relationship or the dynamic of one particular relationship may have been very, how should I put it? Not logical, because that's not a bad thing. It could have been very unemotional. It could have been cold, it could have been cutting. And I feel like you're just setting that energy behind. Whether it is just evolving an existing relationship or just completely walking away from a previous one. And it's like you're just saying, what's next? That's the feeling I'm getting. Now, I love the Queen of Pentacles in this deck particularly. Aries got the same card, so I gave them the same explanation. There are herbs hanging on top of the card, and there is a shield at the bottom. The Queen of Pentacles, again, no gender in tarot, just take the energy with you. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who brings about nourishment as well as protection for the people she loves. So I feel that you as a partner are coming across as a very balanced individual. And that balance has stemmed from independence, from the Nine of Pentacles. For me, the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. And again, for me, the Queen of Pentacles is the most beautiful aspect of the Empress. She's the most balanced queen, if you ask me. And I feel that emotional fulfillment that you've been waiting for, that hasn't been coming about for you, I would expect it to. Whether again it is in the workplace or it is in love, there is something that is bringing about with it a lot of emotional satisfaction and a lot of stability. It's grounding you almost. Now, the Judgment card can mean a couple of things. It could talk about an awakening that happens within you towards somebody else or towards a particular path, any path. Or it could be an awakening that happens within somebody else towards you. So I feel like there is almost an epiphany or a realization that you could expect to come about for you. We will see. I need more cards here. The Judgment card has been modernized also into a card of an X coming back. So if that is something that you're here for, it is a likelihood. Let's see. The Empress. What did I say? I love it when this happens. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. The Queen of Pentacles is the most beautiful aspect of the Empress. You're leveling up. This is not just a journey. It is a progression. You have learned so much. And I feel like pages... Okay, this is what's really interesting here. The Page of Cups can be an emotional offer. It can be something that comes about not just as an apology, but as an offer of love. And it's almost like you're too good for it. You're not even looking at it. You don't want to, because you know you deserve better. And you can't wait to start something fresh with the Two of Wands right here, because you realize your worth. You realize what you deserve. And for some of you, I'm also getting that if there has been a particular career opportunity, whether this is your own business, a project, or a job, you're realizing you can do a lot better. And you're leaving some aspect of that behind and nourishing yourself. You know, I remember I told you that you are keeping to yourself, you're holding back, but I feel like that's not being done in vain. It's, okay, this flipped. It's not being done in vain. There's a lot of inner work that's been happening. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there has been conflict here. Whether this was internal conflict or conflict with another, I feel that this is something that you want to completely dispel from your auric field. Because the Five of Wands is a very nonsensical energy, especially when we have such powerful cards around it. Whatever energy that you've been dealing with, whether it is in the workplace or it is in love, I feel like I'm getting a very, like, how should I explain it? It's not a high horse energy by any means. It is just that, why are you bothering me with this? I don't need your BS. Okay, and you're just walking away. It's not even about having that debate or having that argument or having someone listen to what is in your heart. You're just like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm too good for this. I can't, I don't want to handle it. You know, and you're just progressing. You're just moving on. It's a very, like, stable, very strong energy that I'm getting here. Attend to the details. I feel like this is something you've already done in the past. You've already attended to the details, and you're done putting an umbrella over things. You have high standards now, again, in work or in love. And I feel like keeping those high standards and realizing your worth is what is bringing the Ten of Cups in. You're done with this drama is what I'm feeling. The High Priestess, beautiful. Some of you could be on a spiritual journey. And I feel like, again, that energy of holding back, of preserving your strength, your emotional and spiritual strength. You're protecting your soul and you're guarding your heart. That's what I'm getting very strongly for some of you. And the pomegranate in her hands talks about prosperity. It talks about abundance. So I feel like for some of you, you may even be feeling that whatever accolades and achievements you have been experiencing, it's almost like you don't want people to know, because you don't want them to almost not judge you, but you don't want them to jinx it. You know what I mean? You know you are blessed. The High Priest is coming right under the blessed card. I feel like you're very divinely protected right now, and you're protecting your energy. I really like this. I want to know why the Judgment card is here. I mean, it's like the odd one out on the side, but let's see. The Eight of Wands. If you are waiting to hear from somebody from the past, I would expect communication to come about. It'll be very swift. For some of you, it could also be, oh wow, Two of Cups. It could also be this Knight of Swords. It could come in very quickly, and it could be very unemotional, like I said, but there is a lot of love behind this with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I mean, that is the most amount of love I can pull in a reading. So if you're waiting to hear from someone in the past, I feel like you need to work on you first. You need to realize your worth. You need to realize, attend to the details of your life, realize what you need to eliminate and what you can accept moving forward. Because once you evolve as a person, your standards raise automatically, right? Whether you want to or you don't, whether you're working towards that or not. And it's almost like now you're filtering out who deserves access to your energy and who doesn't. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic partner. It could mean a friend. It could mean somebody you were associating with in the workplace. But I feel like whoever this is coming about with an evolved energy now. It's someone who has grown as well. And it's almost like their frequency finally matches yours, and it can, you can come back into union with this person. All right. I'm going to get a bottom card. I'm just going to shuffle real quick just to see what's at the bottom. Oh, wow. Didn't ask for those. We have the Five of Cups. Any kind of sadness that you may have experienced in the past should stay in the past. I place my cards intuitively and I placed it here randomly just because I wanted to balance out the spread. But in the original Rider-Waite, the Five of Cups is represented by a hooded figure who is in grief, and he's looking at the 3 cups that have been spilled in front of him, and he's failing to look at the 2 cups standing behind him. This is that glass half full analogy. You have the 2 of Cups right here. I think you are finally being able to notice those 2 of Cups for what they are, those 2 cups for what they are. I feel like earlier, even the 2 cups that were behind you were not good enough for you to notice them. That is, the love and the emotions that were behind you were not good enough for you. But I feel like they finally are, and I feel like you're finally noticing that. So that could apply to a few of you. So take it how it resonates. But let's get you a couple of tea leaves to close off the reading. We have Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Again, intuitively placed right above the 5 of Cups. Something transpired here. Some kind of disappointment in a relationship or a partnership. And I feel like you're moving on from it successfully. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. I mean, that could apply to a few of you, not for everyone. Then we have Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Now again, this could be someone who is energetically new, someone who may have evolved like I told you, or it could just mean somebody brand new entirely. So that's good. If you've been waiting for someone to fill a chair, literally, even on the work front, maybe you're looking to hire somebody, you may have lost out on an employee, someone who you trusted. I feel like you could expect that chair to be filled with somebody who deserves to be there. And this could also be you filling someone's chair, finding a new job opportunity. All right. And we have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Trust your inner judgment. You are blessed. You are divinely guided. As long as you attend to the details and stay vigilant, Taurus, I feel like April can be a beautiful month for you. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.